Andrew Fagan was the lead singer and songwriter of the 80s band The Mockers. You may have heard their songs on the radio, such as Forever Tuesday Morning,
Without you, my life's gonna be forever Tuesday morning.
One Black Friday, and Woke Up Today.
Not today, the sun was shining.
I found out now Mr Fagan is working at Kiwi FM, and so now I am here at Kiwi FM and I am going to ask him some questions. Were you a good little boy when you were in school?
I was a good little boy when I was in school. I saw school as something that I had to do, and so I just sort of got stuck in and did it. But I would say I was a good little boy when I was at school.
When you were little, what was your best band that you knew?
It's a hard one. When I was very little, I liked the Irish Rovers. Her eyes, they shone like the diamonds. You'd think she was queen of the land. And her hair hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. That was it. That was a good one. That was their big hit. I really liked that song. That was when I was very little, and then it sort of changed on the way. Like Elvis Presley, I liked his big showbiz thing and his amazing voice.
What did you do before you were in a band?
Before I was in a band, I was doing my sailing really, and just watching TV.
Why did you become a singer?
I liked singing and showing off, I guess. Yeah, I enjoyed the singing and performance side of it. Just something I really enjoyed being in the environment of a live band, hearing just someone turn on an electric guitar when it was plugged into an amplifier and strum it, and all that loud distortion and just the volume, and also a real live drum kit. Hearing a real live drum kit playing was just, and cymbals in a room and everyone playing together, I just found was really exciting and something I wanted to get amongst, and I couldn't play anything. So for me, being the singer was actually apart from being a roadie, or being the singer was the only way to really get amongst it.
How do you come up with the titles of your songs?
Sometimes just an idea. Sometimes I get the tunes first, and then I'll as you go over and over it, you come up with some word associations that you like, or a word just might pop into your head. Or if it's a topic that you're writing about, the part of that topic will make a good title. Okay. But it completely varies, really.
What was the most popular song that you wrote?
Well, the most popular song that I've been involved with would be the Mockers song Forever Tuesday Morning, and I wrote that with Gareth Curtis in Wellington, and another keyboard player also contributed some parts to it.
What was it about?
What was it about? I don't know. What was it about? It was about different little scenarios that had happened, and also sort of grafting them onto other people's lives and things. So it's very difficult to say what it's about, to be honest. I probably can't even tell you.
Did you have a tour bus?
We had a few things. I bought a blue Bedford J1, it was a truck really, but it was done out like a camper van in the back, a bit like a caravan on the back. And that used to be the band van when I first started, when I was still at school at Rongotai College in Wellington, and we did a lot of miles with that, so that would have been sort of like a tour bus. But then we did one tour where we had a really big one, which was fun, except it kept on breaking down, and we ended up just about got towed around the country following us.
What did you do when you were bored in the tour bus?
Probably just look out the window. None of the trips really lasted long enough to be too terminally bored. And most of the time I always drove as well. And we used to have hire rental vans, but I always hogged the driving because I liked driving.
Did you get fans chasing you?
We did it now and then. We did it when just sort of ones with a certain age group, and it was more like just fun. I think more like sport for them, But like at record-in stores would be the ones where people would. Like I used to turn up to a lot of record-in stores on my old motorbike, and I'd park around the corner. But I remember sometimes sort of sneaking off after the install to get to my motorbike, and they sort of they keep following me and end up getting on my motorbike with a big crowd around me.
Did becoming a famous singer make you happy?
Becoming a famous singer in New Zealand was a result after all the years that we played wanting to have an audience. That's what it was really about. You know, you write your music and you play your gigs, but it's better to play to a crowd of people that means that you can finance the whole thing and keep it all going. So that, in a respect, you know, getting to play to town halls full of people with your own songs as well, the songs that you've been hanging on to for quite a few years and you've worked on and played to not many people, that's a real a result, and that's good. But in terms of making it happy, I think as humans we're sort of all tumbling forward all the time and looking at the next set of goals, you know.
Will the Mockers ever get back together?
I don't know if the Mockers will ever get back together again. I haven't been making plans to do as such. If someone came along and said, look, we'll do it all for you, you know, here it is, here's some gigs, and they can be bothered organising it and getting everyone there to play and practice, then I don't see why not. I've got no aversion to doing it. It's just that I am in this other band and I've got other material now, and my life's pretty busy, and that's not on my list of priorities to put together. To actually play those songs again with those people, because I'm sort of pretty much always predominantly focused on my newer material.
Well, that's all now.
No problem, Sam, that's good.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you. I hope you have a great time doing your new job.
Thanks, Sam. I hope this assignment goes well for you. Cheers.
Yeah.